YouTube, what's going on? It's Jamar back from Vegas Scents. I got a new video today. In this video, I'm giving a daily breakdown of some of the fragrances that I've worn over this past week. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also leave a like and a comment below. Also share the video if you find the information helpful. And definitely let me know if you like these types of videos where I share with you the fragrances that I'm actually wearing on like a weekly basis. All right, so just to get started, going back to last Sunday, which was Father's Day, I actually wore Emper Perfumes Initimation. And so this is Emper Perfumes take on Louis Vuitton Imagination. And as stated in previous videos, this one isn't necessarily like a one-to-one clone of Imagination. I would say that this is more so sort of like an inspiration of Imagination. But I really like the way that this smells though. This is definitely a really nice summer freshie to wear. You don't really get that great performance on skin, but definitely when you spray this on clothes, you get at least about 7 to about 7.5 hours or so of performance. So again, last Sunday, I wore Emper Perfumes Initimation. All right, so on Monday, last Monday, I actually wore the Aventus clone, and that's from Armaf. That's Club de Nuit Intense Man limited edition Parfum. And this one, like I mentioned before, this is to me right now like one of the best Aventus clones that are out there on the market. Obviously I haven't smelled every single Aventus clone that's out there because I mean there's probably hundreds, but you know, at least for the price I would say, and you know, the level of quality that you get with this one in my opinion is definitely one of the best ones out there. You know, compared to like a fruity 2018 batch that I had, when I compared the two side by side, they smell very similar. This one was just a tad bit sweeter than the Aventus sample that I had, but this one definitely came closest to sort of recreating that scent. All right, so again, that's Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man limited edition Parfum. All right, so on Tuesday, I chose to wear Maison Alhambra's Porto Neroli. This is their take on Neroli Portofino. And again, man, this one is definitely like one of the closest clones that I've ever smelled of any type of fragrance. This one definitely is like a 99%, 100% clone of Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford. And I really love the way that this one smells, man. It's a floral scent. So I mean, if you're not really into florals, you may not like this one, but it's floral, it's spicy, it's slightly citrusy. It's not really a sweet fragrance at all. You do get sort of like this sort of mandarin orange almost sort of type of note in the opening. But I mean, it doesn't really stick around really for that long. Overall though, this is definitely, like I said, a more so kind of floral, spicy type of scent. And I absolutely love the way that this smells, especially when it's warm outside. So again, on Tuesday, Maison Alhambra's Porto Neroli. All right, so on Wednesday, I actually wore the clone of Oud for Happiness. And that's from F.A. Paris. That's Happiness Oud. And this one, you know, as mentioned in a previous video also, this one I prefer the smell of this one over Oud for Happiness. This one definitely, it has a little bit more of an emphasis on that sort of ginger spice. And it's, I would say, slightly more sweeter than what the Oud for Happiness is. And it's not as woody as what Oud for Happiness is. Overall, I mean, quality wise, they both smell on par with each other. And I'm starting to get pretty good performance out of this. This definitely, at least on skin anyway, lasts at least about 8 hours on me now. and definitely on clothes this lasts into the next day. So I'm really happy with that as well. And again, this one is Happiness Oud by F.A. Paris. All right, so on Thursday I chose to wear the Dior Bois d'Argent cologne that I have, and that one goes by Bois Dores by Perfumery Privezarah. And this one is just a really nice take on like a fresh, clean sort of iris scent. You do get that iris in it. It's not like a super powdery type of iris. This is more so, in my opinion, kind of like I don't know. It's like I said, it's not super powdery like a Prada L'Homme. It's definitely different. And I think what it is this one seems to have like a fizzy sort of amber note mixed in with it as well, which I think is what really makes this one different. And it makes it really enjoyable as well. This one definitely lasts a decent amount of time on me. It's not really a projection beast at all. This is definitely more of like a personal skin scent. And because I pretty much was in the house all day that day, that's why I chose to wear this one. But this one, in my opinion, it's one of the more enjoyable sort of casual scents, at least for me. All right, so again, that's Bois Dores by Perfumery Privezarah. All right, so on Friday, what I chose to wear is definitely one of my favorite Nishane scents, and that's Nishane's Wulong Cha. So with Wulong Cha, this is sort of like bitter citruses up top. It also has like spices in it as well, like nutmeg. It has fig in it, green tea. Just a really nice sort of scent. This is also a little bit floral as well, so you get that mixed in with it. This is overall, like I said, one of my favorite Nishane scents for sure. And again, this is what I wore on Friday, I'm sorry. And that is Nishane's Wulong Cha. All right, and so the last fragrance, this is by Cremo, and this is Saltwater and Cypress by Cremo. This one I wore, like I said, yesterday, and this is just, to me, it's definitely a really nice summer scent. It's definitely a nice scent to wear, like if you're gonna be, just out and about, and you just want to have like a dumb reach fragrance that's going to have you smelling good. It's not too strong, it's not too weak, it's not really an offensive sort of scent. This is definitely it for me. This one is sort of salty and aquatic, but at the same time it sort of has like this sort of lavender kind of fougere type of feel to it. In my opinion, it smells more so kind of like a more modern take on like a barbershop type fougere fragrance, but at the same time it doesn't necessarily smell exactly like a barbershop type of fragrance. The lavender definitely adds that element to it, in my opinion. But, again, it does sort of have like a sort of aquatic type of feel to it as well. So I think those two blended together really make this smell amazing. So again, this one is what I wore yesterday. This is Saltwater and Cypress by Cremo. So let me know what you thought of this list. Let me know if you've smelled any or all of these fragrances. And definitely let me know what you wore in the past week in the comments below. And again, if you found the information in this video helpful, go ahead and share the video. Also like, comment, and subscribe. It's Jamar from Vegas Scents. I'll see you on the next video.